Hello my Beatles friends, welcome to the late night short video. As you understand from the title of this video, I will be talking about some very rare early 70s Soviet Flexi EPs. What I mean by that? In the beginning of 70s in USSR, there was no such a thing as the Beatles album. As we all know, the only Beatles album that was released in Soviet Union that was A Hard Day's Night and A Taste of Honey, which came in the 80s. But in the 70s, we had something like that. It was a flimsy Flexi. And today I will show you 5 or 6 copies of most rare USSR Flexi EPs. I'm gonna start from the very simple to the most rare. Most rare by terms that as my judgment, as I found. I mean, I haven't seen a more rare copy than this. Maybe there are, but so far I haven't. Okay, so here we are. This is the one of the early 70s. Now this one says here vocal instrumental groups of the world. And here we have only one song by the Beatles. Here we have A Birthday, John Lennon, Paul McCartney. Then we have some other songs, and we have here Fogerty. I think it's the CCR, Creedence Clearwater Revival song. So the standard Soviet Union sleeve looked like this. I'm going to be talking about the Flexi later. So this is the book-like thing, and then we had here a little flip. And here it says Flexi albums can be played on other devices, and here it says Flexi record. This is the label of the Melodia company, and this is the track listing, the catalog number, the price, the logo of the company, and it says here Tbilisi studio recording. So this one was issued only in Georgia. This is the exclusive Georgian release. Now, the Flexi looks like this. Light blue Flexi with 4 songs. So here we have only one Beatles song, which is called Birthday. Okay, next one. Here we have also standard, but this one is not a Flexi. This is a regular, I just found it. So this is from Leningrad, from today's St. Petersburg, and this one is released also in the early 70s. And here we have 4 Beatles songs. This is Here Comes the Sun, Because, and here we have Golden Slumbers, the end, from Golden Slumbers to the end with Carry That Way. Okay, so this is the regular album, and this is the regular Soviet sleeve. So this one is not a rarity, but I also wanted to show you. Okay, next, now we are coming to some rare items. Here we are talking about the first ever release of the Beatles songs in Soviet Union as a 4 EP collection. The very first time was the song Girl by the end of 1969 on the long LP, a collection of other group songs, and one of them was the Beatles' Girl. That was the very first time that in Soviet Union Beatles appeared on the official album. But this one is the first time that 4 songs appear together. So this is also early 70s, and this is also exclusive sleeve for a Georgian market. It says here Tbilisi. Tbilisi is the capital of Georgia. So once again we open it like that, and we have here blue flimsy record. And what's interesting about this one, that they play with the speed of 33 1/3. They don't play with the speed of 45. So these are not 45s. And here we have Can't Buy Me Love, Maxwell Silverhammer, Lady Madonna, and I Should Have Known Better. But what's interesting about it, that we don't have the name Beatles anywhere. It says here vocal instrumental group, the 4 names of the songs. And here we have John Lennon, Paul McCartney as the writers, but we do not have the word Beatles anywhere written here. Because, as we know, the Beatles were prohibited in Soviet Union, but they released the song Lady Madonna. So, those Soviets, you never know. Okay, next one. Here we come to another, a very, very, very rare Georgian release. And I have 2 copies. So this is one of the rare things released in Soviet Union. We do have the name Beatles on the cover, and also we have the picture. And this sleeve was released exclusively only in Tbilisi, in Georgia. In no other Soviet country, Soviet Republic, it was not released as a picture sleeve. It was released as a standard, something like that, but not with the picture sleeve. So only in Georgia, and I was fortunate enough to get 2 of them, the original early 70s pressing. So I'm going to show you only one of them because the other one is the exact copy. So we have here a picture from 1967. It says here vocal instrumental group The Beatles. Here we have Here Comes the Sun, Because, and once again Golden Slumbers, Carry That Way, and the end. Exactly what I've shown you here just a couple of minutes ago. So this one was released in Leningrad. The sleeve is from Georgia, but anyway, this one says here Leningrad, which means today's St. Petersburg. So that's how it was released in Leningrad. But this one was released exclusively in Georgia. And here it says Beatles. John Lennon, Paul McCartney, and here George Harrison. Now we open it, and we have here this kind of pocket. So this is not opening here, this is just a pocket. So it's in a good condition. The only thing that here we have a little tear. But inside, I'm going to open the other one to show you the record. We have here a blue record. Once again, flimsy blue. So this one is extremely rare to find today. And my brother was in Georgia and he found it. So I have 2 copies. Very, very happy to have this one. So, next one. Another very rare record. And this one is a very special record. So this is pictures from Let It Be sessions. And I believe Paul McCartney is a bit earlier session. So here we have Octopus Garden, Something, and Come Together. And it says here Richard Sterkey, not Starkey, Richard Sterkey. And here it says Beatles, England, Tbilisi, everything standard. And here I have 2 flexis of the same issue. And what's interesting here that this is the standard blue, light blue issue, and this one is a transparent flexi, which is even rare, with the same songs. So this is the front and this is the back. And one more thing that I have to show you, something that is in a very bad condition, in a very bad shape, but worth showing. One more sleeve of the same issue, but this one is very, very bad condition. It's still, I'm lucky to find. I had it when I was a child, but I spilled some tea on the table, and the back side was destroyed, and also this side was destroyed, so I had to cut it off, the pictures. I've shown it in my previous videos already. So this is the torn one, very, very bad condition. And the back here is also torn, very torn, and it's, you know, it's beyond redemption. You cannot save it. But what I picked it up is because the vinyl is not blue, the vinyl is brown, and you can see that it was under direct sun heat, so it's damaged. I mean, there are no scratches, nothing, but I have to just somehow fix it, make it straight. But what's rare that it's not blue, it's not transparent, it's brownish, which is also rare. And something that I have already shown in my previous videos, but I still want to mention because, you know, just to cover everything. So here we have a standard. Here we have a standard Melodia sleeve, and here we have once again this is the already Moscow pressing. This is Can Buy Me Love, Maxwell Silver Hammer, and this is Lady Madonna, and I Should Have Known Better. So that's how it was released in Georgia, as I already showed you, blue Flexi, exclusively for Georgian market, and that's how it was pressed in Moscow, in the other. So these are the same issues, same songs, but different factories, different pressings. And what's also interesting here, that it doesn't say the name of the band or name of the song anywhere, but this one, they write at least the name of the songs and the writers on the sleeve. And we have here writers only on the vinyl, but we don't have the name Beatles. So the Georgian market was more daring. And something that I have shown you already in my previous videos, something that I also want to mention, is two issues from Georgia of Paul McCartney singles. Well, 3-song EPs. Once again, blue one, I mean, everything standard. This has here Linda and Paul McCartney. These are the songs from Ram album. And this one says here only Paul McCartney, and here we have Jet, No Words, and Silly Love Songs. And this is also transparent, which is kind of rare today. So these are the two Paul McCartney EPs. Now I want to show you the most rare and most expensive item that I found. So hit like, hit subscribe if you want to see it. Here we are talking about one of the most rare and exclusive issues of Georgia, John Lennon 3-song EP with a picture sleeve. The songs are the following: Clipped Inside, Oh My Love, and Jealous Guy. But what's interesting here, that Clipped Inside, they wrote Pain in the Heart. I don't know why, but anyway. So here we say John Lennon, 3 songs, John Lennon the author on English language, and it says here instrumental band. It doesn't say the vocalist or anything. It says here instrumental band. On the others, it was vocal and instrumental band, and here we see only instrumental. Well, interesting. So this is the early 63 picture in a very, very thin paper, like a newspaper paper. And here we have the vinyl in a mint condition. This is the Flexi. Also we have here catalog number, but it's very, very difficult to show it. And it plays on 33 and 3rd. And side 1 we have Clipped Inside and Oh My Love, and side 2 we have Jealous Guy. So this is early 70s pressing of John Lennon EP, one of the most rare and exclusive pressings in Georgia only, and we say here Tbilisi studio, and it says only Georgian, and this is in a mint, absolutely mint condition, like it was brought by time machine, I don't know. And this is one of the most rare items to find in the Soviet market or Eastern European countries today. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. That was a short video of Soviet albums, and tomorrow I'm heading to London and we're gonna see each other in Abbey Road Studios. So stay tuned for that, and video coming on 9th of August evening. Coming the video of my London trip and Abbey Road Studios trip. So hit like, please, not like this, and subscribe, because that video is the most anticipated video of the year and it's gonna be epic. So thank you very much for watching and see you in my next video. Bye bye.